Welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and I'm going to do a pick a card for you. This pick a card is what to do to be in a love connection, obviously by the title. There are 4 piles this time, not my intention, just what came out. So before we get started, I just wanted to say, now this is an update, so if you want to fast forward a little bit, I understand. So an update. I've been very busy this week. That's why I haven't done any videos. I'm really sorry for that. I'm going to try to get back on base. I'm just trying to figure out my new work schedule with my new job. So I am sorry about that, but I'm going to try to do this reading because I need to give you guys a reading. I have to. But this was a requested video from my sister. And it was really good because, she does have a good point. She's like, well, how do you, not a lot of people know what they're supposed to do, how to heal from, other relationships to move on to another connection, another love connection. So I was thinking about it, and it took me a while to figure out what exactly I wanted to do for this video. So far in this video, I've got I pulled a few things and stuff like that, but I also wanted to start off with, because people are always talking about what that you have to heal in order to make a love connection, and all of the, always talking about healing, but they never talk about what you need to do in order to heal. What is the healing process? So I'm going to give you a slight rundown of that really quick as well. And then I'll tell you what's inside of the reading, and then we'll go into the piles and such. I also wanted to say a quick thank you for all the subscriptions and the comments and the likes. Truly, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I love that this channel keeps growing. It just makes me happy that something I love is so, getting nice out there, getting kind of popular, I guess. I don't know. It's just nice to see, and it makes me really proud, because it's just, I had started this because, I felt like I needed to do it, and I wanted to make it tarot a little healthier. I just kept reading for myself, and then I was like, I should really read for other people, and so that's how it came about, and it's just really awesome to see it keep growing, so thank you very much for that. I did start off doing these readings inside of my RV, Mara, which I recently sold. It's good though, because it helps me go on to my next steps in my life, and Mara was a nice chunk of her. She was a good 2 or 3 years that I had her, but things change, and my plans have changed, and I've really outgrown her, to be honest with you. I just have a lot more stuff than I used to have, and it just keeps piling up. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with fixing furniture these days, but I really am. So now she has off to a good home and somebody that can actually fix the things that was wrong with her, because I don't know how to do electrical things or any of that stuff. I'm not a mechanic or any, I can do fixing up of carpentry, but I can't do that other stuff. So anyways, I actually found somebody who knew how to do it and who did it, and bought her, and she bought her at a great price, thank goodness. So I'm very happy that part is done and that stress is gone, and I have more of a driveway, which is crazy to me. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here. Okay, so this love connection, okay, so nobody likes to admit it, but it takes 2 to tango. It takes 2 to be in a relationship. Okay, so communication is one of the things that's actually it's just important. It's one of the most important things you need to have in a relationship. You both need to communicate what's on your minds, your expectations, what you expect of each other, and also what because people can't read your mind. They don't know what you want. They don't know what you're expecting from a relationship, and then it just leads to disappointment when you don't get what you expect. But if you don't communicate what you expect, then how are they supposed to know? Not everybody's on the same page of what a relationship is. There are different kinds of relationships, so I feel communication is just very important. Being clear with each other, being truthful with each other, being honest, because you can't get anywhere if you're not honest with each other. So another thing is, a lot of the times when you have a bad relationship, either with it be with your parents or having been like a toxic relationship, like romantic relationship you were in. A lot of the time we carry that baggage, and that's the things that we need to heal. So I'm constantly saying on this channel, you got to feel it to heal it, which requires, in my case, a lot of crying and a lot of, oh, I did this to my, or actually, why did this happen to me? I do remember thinking that quite a bit, actually. And like it's so like it's pretty much like looking literally at everything in your life and trying to think from a different way, like a different perspective, really, at your own life, like taking a look at the things that you went through and seeing where you went wrong too. You know, like I'm not, you know, you probably, all right, so everybody's been with a manipulator, somebody that hasn't been the best, you know, but you gotta take like, okay, you know, they have their thing and they're never going to admit to their own shit, and if they do, that's good on them. Hopefully they'll fix it. But like owning your own shit is the hugest thing in healing. It's like one of the biggest things that people don't talk about is owning your shit, owning the things you did wrong in that relationship as well. Because like I said, it takes two to tango. Communication could have been one of them. Like you may not have communicated to this person, hey, this is what I expect in our relationship. I do this, you do that, and we like, you know, coincide, we support each other, you know, that kind of thing. Not everybody always does that. So I do think that that is a big one for people. Also, the things that we could have done better. Like I have noticed that in some of my relationships, I do have a tendency to seem very standoffish. I know it's a huge part because I'm an Aquarius. I do have a way of like seeming not a part of it, you know, but I am. It's just really hard for me to show that sometimes. I can detach very easily. Well, that's what they say anyways, that I can detach very easily. It just depends on the situation and the person. I personally don't think I have the best letting go capabilities, but I've been doing a lot better, you know, because there are things you can't control. You just can't control, and you have to accept that. And I feel like that is something that you have to learn in the healing process, is that you couldn't have controlled anything that had happened. You know, it was all played out the way that it was supposed to. So you learn what it is that you need to fix. Like, maybe I should let people walk all over me, or like, you know, knowing when to stand up for yourself. I feel like it was a big one for myself. I never really stood up for myself in certain relationships. I let people walk all over me, and I gave way too much of myself away to please people that should have been pleased with what they already had, you know. Like I went too above and beyond for something that I shouldn't have gone so above and beyond. It should have just been there. And I feel like that is something that took me a long time to learn, but it is something that I have accepted. I'm owning my shit, the crap that I had done in the relationship too, you know. And that's, yeah, you know, and because you're owning it, you're starting to look at it, then change it so you don't bring that into your next relationship. Do better, because that is how you're healing, is by doing better. Okay. Also focusing on yourself is a big one too. Like I said, you know, the things that you know you should have done differently in a relationship. And also just things about yourself in general. I feel like when you start like to look at those kinds of things, it really puts a light on the other things that you like. Why were you interested in that person in the first place? Could have been that they were really charming, you know, like they could really talk to other people really well, and that's something you're not very good at. So like I feel like that could have been a reason why somebody was drawn to somebody. And it's like they were great. They were a great charmer. They talked your pants off, you know, like they were that great. They talked you into a relationship. But then it's like, okay, you have that same capability. You just have to find it within yourself and develop it more, practice it more so that you can have it and work at your own self. Then you don't have to be, you know, looking at that in a relationship like, you know, I need to add that into my arsenal, you know, like everything that you are looking for in that, you know, into that person, you have within yourself, and you just got to bring that out more. And I feel like it'll really help you heal as well. That's like one of the things as well. Now, just going to tell you real quick what I did with the piles. I pulled some songs because I wanted to see what would help you heal. I also pulled zodiac signs to see if who you wanted to make a love connection with. It's also just like a you know, what is it called? Like a way for you to resonate with it, to let you know that this is your pile, you know. And if it's not, go ahead and move on to another one. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, go for it. And then you have what's holding you back. I use soul truth to see what that is. What you need to embody, I use animal, spirit, and then like how to heal and like what to concentrate on to heal. I use self-affirmation cards. Like that one's for one of my other things I'm always saying is distract yourself by working on yourself. So those are things for you to work on yourself. Then I pulled some love oracle because it's kind of brutally honest and it makes you really think about things in a different way. And then I pulled some angel romance, like on the situation. Now, your charms to pick from is pile 1, we have fire. For my pile 2, we have shizness. The guitar pick. For my pile 3, we have the angel. And for my pile 4, okay, I do not know if that's what this is called. When I was writing it down, I felt really drawn to writing it down as this. So if it's not it, don't yell at me. I'm just the messenger. Russel Terrior. It's just a little dog, though, if you like want to go by that. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. Go ahead, pick your pile. Timestamps will be in the description box below. As well, if you're interested in personal reading, you can find me at Divinely Different Tarot on Facebook. I only do readings there for personal readings. There's also a list of the readings that I offer. What was the other thing I wanted to do? Oh, yeah. And there's also a link in the description box below as well of where you can donate if you want to for the channel for cards and stuff like that, which I actually think I'm going to buy a new deck soon. Just because I'm really feeling it. I just don't know which one I want yet. So I got to think on that one. But either way, so I will meet you at your pile. See ya! Pile 3 is falling apart. Want to smoke with me? It's so tight up here. I suck at rolling for some reason. I've been smoking for like 17 years, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, there has been points in there where I did go without it for a short period, but I don't do well. I have a hard time producing like my own happiness or whatever. So this helps. I'm conscious. I'm not gonna lie, plus it tastes really good. It smells good. Oh my god, it smells so good. As soon as I walk in, sometimes I smell it in my house and I'm like, yeah. Because it was like one of the things I wanted when I was younger. I was like, I want my house to reek like weed as soon as I walk in the door. I mean, of course that'll change when I have children, but like, still. Interesting. So crazy. So today when I was like singing in the car with my mom, I actually found like a oh my god, it's a good song. There's like a tone or whatever. What is it fucking called? Like I hit a certain note and I noticed I start crying like instantly, like tears start going down my face. It's so weird. Alright, my pile 1. If you chose the... One second, I'm trying to grab it. Fire pile, this is your pile. Okay. If you're trying to connect with a Virgo, Aquarius, or a Taurus, this is definitely the pile for you. I think we're going to start with what's holding you back and then go into what you need to embody. Then we'll go into the self-healing and then your advice for everything, and then your songs. Okay, that's weird, but alright. You have, do I believe I am worthy? You are worthy. You are you are deserving. I almost said you are destroying. Could be thinking or destroying a chance at love. But anyways, you are deserving, you are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Today's soul action: for a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra: I am worthy of it all. So, I remember feeling like this for a long time, so I'm really sorry that you're feeling like this at the moment. One thing that really helped me out with this is actually having like a reminder that I am worthy, okay? And I know that sounds crazy, but like seeing the words has always been really helpful for me, you know, and then like repeating them, like self-affirmations, like looking in the mirror and telling yourself, I am worthy of love, I am worthy of it all, you know, just whatever it is that you feel like you're not worthy of, you just got to constantly remind yourself, hey, you are. And by doing this in the mirror and telling yourself this, by looking at your eye, into your eyes and telling yourself this, you end up starting to believe it. It's like the false confidence thing, acting like you have confidence until you have the confidence. What am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me? Are you waiting on someone else before you can take the big leap? What if you were to take life into your own hands and forge your own unique path? Put your heart into action and ask yourself, what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. Do it scared. Take the leap. Today's soul action: no more thinking, only doing. Be brave and you will discover what you really are made of. Wild soul, strong heart, can't lose. So what's interesting about this is that I do feel like we have a tendency, including with the twin flame connections, I've noticed that we have a tendency to think that we're supposed to wait for our twin flame before we can start our lives, before we can start our empires. That's not true. That's side spit. Not at all. You don't wait for your twin flame. I know that sounds crazy, but you don't. Okay, like you do you. You know, by doing you, you bring the connection closer to coming together at some point whenever it comes together, if it even comes together. It just depends on the both of you and your own connection. But I do feel like, because there's definitely I've been feeling it through a couple of these, so I do feel like there is somebody that's going to be watching a couple of the piles. But it's like weird. But okay, so the older you get, I have noticed this with myself as well. I mean, I've always done it. I'm an air sign. That's what we do. We think too much. Literally, sometimes we just need to stop fucking thinking. But the older that we get, the more that we think. You know, we think about every little aspect of what it is that we're desiring or thinking about this decision, okay? And I do feel like there is something that you something you've been waiting on, procrastinating doing, or just like waiting for something like a sign or something like that. It's like you're waiting for a sign. Okay, if you need a sign, this is your sign. Whatever it is that you need for like a sign worthy, like an omen or whatever it is, this is your sign to stop waiting and go for it. Whatever it is that you want to, whatever it is that you're truly wanting to conquer, because I do feel like something is conquering, then do it. Go for it. You know, do it scared. Take that leap of faith, you know. And if it's like, if you're waiting on somebody to come in, if it's meant to be, it's going to happen. You guys are going to come across each other no matter what. Like, you can't make it happen. It will happen in its own time. And just so you know, the more you try to force something to happen, the less likely it's going to happen anytime soon. So stop forcing it. But at the same time, there is like, I don't know, it's like you're waiting on something to happen or waiting for somebody to come in. Because like, I feel like there is like waiting for somebody to say something, you're coming in. And if this person's not coming in, you know, why don't you go for it yourself? See what's up. Why isn't this person coming in? Why don't you go towards that person and see why they're not coming in? Or, do whatever it is that you're waiting on. Like, if you're waiting to make this, I don't know, like somebody could be waiting to hear from somebody so that they can decide to make a job decision or something like that. Do what works for you. Do what's best for you, because it's about you in the first place, you know? And, like, then that person may end up, like, you know, randomly, like, getting in contact with you or coming towards you or whatever it is. But it's because then you're working on yourself and going towards your goals. So... where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? I was laughing because I just said the word goals and then the goals was here. If my body could talk, it would say blank. Today's soul action. Feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new, exciting goals to take your health to the next level. If my body could talk, it would say, my back is killing me today. My knee ain't too happy. And I really need to slow down on the chips. And caffeine. I haven't been up since 2:30 this morning, but it's really not an excuse. I don't know. What is your body saying right now about you? What is it that you need? You will know because you know what you're doing wrong. You just don't, nobody likes to admit it, you know, like I just admit all things that I know, and I know that I'm going to take a bath later after I do this reading so that I can relax my body, and if I do it hot enough, sweat out some of the caffeine. Drink some water as well, because I drink so much water for some reason. You know, but like things like that, you know, like fix the things that you don't like, including when it comes to health-wise, because your body is your temple. You got to appreciate it, you know, like you only have this body in this life. You know, we're not aliens, so what do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as a part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Today's soul action. Take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the money. I am grateful to money because it keeps a roof over my head, and I can pay my bills, and it brings me the things that I enjoy. It makes, sadly, the world go round, but it helps me live the life that I want to live. Actually, Money also helps me go on vacations I like to take, so that really helps out too. There is something about, I don't know, I just kind of got like as soon as somebody gets paid, maybe they like spend their money like right off. I don't know, somebody needs to save their money, be a little more stingy with it. Like, I feel like somebody just likes to like splurge a little bit when they first get paid, which I get. I mean, I really do get it, but I've lived paycheck to paycheck for most of my life, so I've always kind of known that you have to have like some kind of a balance, some kind of like thing going on. It's I've always struggled with it myself, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure that money was scared of me at one point, including in my 20s. I'm pretty sure it's petrified of me in my 20s, but like somewhere along the lines you start to realize that money needs to be saved, and it also definitely needs to be appreciated. You work your ass off for it, so you might as well, you know, save some of it, put some of it aside, because like what if a rainy day comes and you really want to go and do something and you can't because you didn't put any money aside. It's like something like that. Also something in vacations again, because like I was thinking about mine. What is my body telling me right now? Again, another one with a body. Dude, why aren't you taking care of yourself? Like, I don't understand. Aren't you proud of yourself? Aren't you proud of your fucking body? Aren't you proud of your... Okay, so you know this great minds that's listening to this right now, because you are awesome, because you're listening to my stuff. You know, like, you need to take care of your body too. Like, there are things that you have to do in order to take care of it. Like, you have to drink more water. You know, you got to eat healthier. I mean, you don't necessarily have to. I'm not gonna lie, I lived on junk food for like 10 years, but I don't recommend it. It screws the fuck up out of your teeth, and it makes your breath smell funky. And if you're not careful, like if you eat too much of something, it could A, give you acne, like chocolate, or like other things. So just like take a... What is that word called? No, it's not. It's something else. No, it is not that one either. It's not like, okay, it's like it starts with a C, and I said it like 3 times earlier today. But moderation's a good way of saying it. You gotta do things in moderation. I also feel like somebody could be drinking or smoking too much, like fogging their minds, and it's kind of like, I don't know, somebody's fucking up in some kind of a way when it comes to some kind of a habit. And I mean by fucking up, by A, you could be spending an outrageous amount of money on it. B, like you could have, like if you're like a smoker, for example, you could be having serious smoking. You could be having serious breathing problems, or you could have like, you know, nicotine does rot your teeth. So, well, actually the chemicals that they put in the tobacco fucks up your teeth. So there could be something with that as well. Switching cigarettes sometimes can make somebody sick, so it could be something like that. It could be drinking too much and not eating anything at all. So then you're losing too much weight, becoming too thin, and you're withering away. Don't recommend that. I really don't. I don't think alcohol is the way to go for anybody, to be honest, though, because it fucks your life up in every single way. You don't see it because you're the drinker, but everybody else around you that loves you does see it, and they're the ones that are getting hurt by it the most. Yes, you are hurting, and that is why you drink. But sweetheart, everybody hurts. Everybody hurts. It's what you do with that hurt that really makes it matter, you know. That's what makes you a man or a woman, in my opinion. What you do with it. You know, make it better. Be better for you. Be better for your children. Be better for yourself. Be better for your family. Okay. What is my body telling me right now? I'm going to stop lecturing you. Our body speaks to us through physical pain or discomfort. Our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body, and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get your healing on. And then those, like, a still action is like recommending buying a book, but I'm not going to recommend that to you. I do recommend you listening to your body, because your body will tell you what it needs. Like, if your back hurts, what part of your back hurts and why does it hurt? Okay, think back. What does it hurt? Did you make a fall? Did you do too much lifting, too much heavy lifting, and not like lift from your knees? Is it your knee? Does it need to soak? Like soaking an Epsom salt bath, because Epsom salt baths, I swear by them, because they will help with inflammations and like It's a really great way to like make people sweat too. And it also is like the scents from it that really helps out too, the scented ones. But yeah, Epsom salts are amazing. What you need to embody in order to make this love connection you desire. You need to persevere. You need to never give up. You need to realize that with patience you will reach your goal, and that you need to know that good luck will follow. I feel like you kind of have this I feel like you have a lot of gifts. You have many gifts now. I feel like you're a very talented person. I do feel like you may have given up hope a little bit on something, and it's like you need to stop. Don't give up hope on it, because it's like right there. You could easily have it. You just need to keep going, and you have to be patient about it. You have to realize that luck will follow you as long as you keep doing what it is that you feel called to do. You also need to have love. Not only, and I love how it says, acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So there is this interesting thing. So, I find love to be very healing. Love is in so many different forms, in so many different ways. I have refound my love in doing projects. So there's that kind of a love and it blossoming. I have reconnected with God in a different way. So that's another, love right there. And so finding love in old hobbies that you had enjoyed, animals. I've really been connecting with animals a lot. So that's another thing too, is whatever it is that makes you feel that kind of love, do more of it, be around that more, so that it makes you smile, so that it helps you heal. Love is the ultimate heal. For real. That's why people are constantly work on yourself, heal, because, as you're healing, you start to find the love within yourself, and you start, and that love is what heals you, it's so fucking healing. You also have singers. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. I love how that rhymed. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. I feel like that is very important. That is something that you need to remember. Action. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of my past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. I do feel like you need to continue to embrace your transformation, this healing that you're doing, this letting go of the things that were holding you back. It's not easy, but it is I feel like it's very courageous to let go of the things that had held you back and the people that had held you back, letting them go, because you've outgrown those situations and those people. You got to see the magic within yourself. You need to see how blessed you truly are. And I feel like as you realize this, it's like I'm looking at this and I see this, this dragonfly is you, right? You're going about realizing, oh, this is me. I'm going through my beautiful transformation. I'm changing who I am, blah, blah, blah. You're going around flowers, but you don't see that you're about to connect with another dragonfly. And I feel like that's something that you had been waiting for. But it's as you accept your transformation, find your self-love, accept yourself for who you are, and you won't even see them coming, because isn't there... Yeah. Because it's they didn't see them coming, but then you see them come, the other dragonfly. It's concentrating on yourself. It's what brings this about. You also have clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are always Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources around you. Be open to romance. I do feel like you need to listen to your instincts. I do feel like you are a huge problem solver, very smart, very swift, very quick about things. You're also very resourceful. I feel like you also, in order to like be in this love connection you want with the Virgo, Aquarius, or Taurus, you need to be open to the idea of romance. You got to open your heart and open your mind, because it may not be who you think, or if you do, this is who you want to be with. You got to be more open-hearted, more open-minded about like the situation, about how things could even turn out, because this could happen in a way you don't even expect. You guys could get together in a way you don't even expect, like just run into each other one day, and then you guys like connect, because that's when it's supposed to happen. It's like you guys are on that right level. But you have to also be open to the idea of a relationship. We're going to go into I don't remember. I think they're called affirmation. I don't remember anymore. But this is to help you heal, working on yourself. Like, these are things that could help you heal personally. We have dance. So I do think listening to your favorite kind of music and dancing to it will really help out. I do see you hanging out with a couple of friends and just like letting loose, just hanging out. You have sync with the moon. Something about moon phases is something I'm also hearing. I do feel like something with your emotions has to do with the moon, so you might want to look into that. Nourish your temple. So again, pretty much taking care of yourself. But this is actually talking about your temple, okay? It's talking about the way that you've grown, okay? So those like heartaches or those things that made your heart swell, looking at those things and healing. Also healing from some motherly, I'm feeling like maybe a motherly connection that you had at one point, or from your mother aspect. That's what it is. I feel like you're healing from some things that had happened with your mother. Could have happened, I don't know, it's like 3 is what I'm seeing here. 3 phases, 3 moons. Okay, you have ground yourself. I do feel like you need to ground yourself, and in this, I do see somebody like, I wouldn't quite saying meditating. I mean, technically that's what this person is doing, like in the yoga style meditation, but I feel like it's more or less like, it's like this person is healing their roots, healing the things that had led to their heartache in the first place. By healing this, by looking back at it, like going all the way back, like even stemming to your childhood, like going all the way back and healing that is what this, what you need to do, what this person needs to do. You have alone time, so I do feel like you need some alone time. You could be a kind of person that doesn't like to be alone, like being around other people really works for you. Which is interesting. I wonder how you would react when you're alone by yourself, like for longer than a day. By the way, like, I don't know, a week. Can you be by yourself for a week? If you cannot be by yourself for a week, there might be something wrong there. Like, I'm not saying there's something wrong with you. I don't think there's anything wrong with anybody, okay? I'm saying that I think that there's something that you need to take a look at within yourself for why you can't even spend alone time with yourself. We have sound healing, so there is, I don't think it's music. I mean, you could be listening to music. I do have some songs for you, but I think that it's like, certain tones. That there are literally certain vibrations, like certain musical tones or whatever. I can't think of what they're called right now, but they literally can lift things up, like make it look like it's invisibly being shaken. I'm pretty sure that's how the Egyptian pyramids were made. But it's also there's also a vibration, like a musical vibration that can help you lose weight. It's actually kind of really cool. You have connect with your womb, which I was seeing earlier, something with womb as well. So, you can be a masculine and you still need to like connect with your inner woman. We all have an inner woman. All women have an inner masculine. Like, it's really, I feel like you got to look within yourself, and it's like just connect with it. Because like I feel like once you connect with it, it'll help you look at things from a different perspective, you know. And also, it's like something about it will enlighten you. Might have an epiphany, or it might give you the courage you need to stop waiting on something to happen, because I have noticed that is a big thing in here. We have drink tea, so I feel like if you haven't been drinking a lot of tea, you might want to. I think peppermint here, but it could be wintergreen, who knows. I even heard cameo. Or cameo, however you say that. We have aromatherapy. Again, I see some peppermint, vanilla, orange, like citrus, and we also have lavender as well. So you might want to have some scents going, some aromatherapy that really helps out. Like lemon uplifts your mood, so does citrus as well. Like you might just want to think about doing that. Like incense could help out with that, but I do feel like I don't know, I like candles and stuff like that. Like that's how I like to get the different scents. So you might want to look into aromatherapy. And then you have make an altar. I like that it has this because I just worked on mine the other day. I just moved it. And I don't know, my altar is not like, I don't know, everybody's altars, I guess. Like I had done some research on it and stuff like that, and then I realized that I've been making altars pretty much all my life and I didn't realize it. But anyways, it's more or less for me to take a moment and to like appreciate, to be grateful, to like look at the stuff, you know. I have sand by mine, so I put my fingers through, you know, and just truly enjoy and to be grateful and to be in a loving place. And that's what it's for. That's what, you know, it's supposed to be for, is to pray, to be grateful, to enjoy. All right. Make an altar, something that fits for you. All right, your advice. All right, we'll start with these first. We have imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. You might want to, because I do feel like you have some negativity going on, because it's like, you're like, well, I'm never going to make this love connection with this person because this is the person that I'm like wanting, you know. And it's like, you need to let go of that, like let it just dissolve. Like one trick that I like to use is like, and it sounds crazy, and it may not work for you, but it works for me. Sometimes I'll lay in the sunlight and like it's like when I'm tanning or whatever, and you imagine the sun, because the sun is very powerful. It's very powerful energy. It is also very bright, and it's literally light, you know. It's like fire, so it's light. So it's like, I imagine it burning away all of my negativity, all of my negativities, all of my resentments, like everything that I've got an issue with. I imagine it like the sun literally burning those thoughts away, and it is very refreshing and uplifting as I do that. So I do feel like that could work for you, or not, but like it's a mind trick. That's how you do it. You trick your mind into believing the truth that it's been ignoring for so damn long. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So there is a friendship that you need to fix, because I feel like it's like non-existent, or you just pushed them away, too far away. And I feel like once you really improve those friendships, it's like your life will seriously dramatically change. So like, catch up with some old friends, whoever you've been thinking of, like go ahead, catch up with them. Maybe they'll give you like some new information you didn't know about. Like, I don't know. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And I so agree with that. I don't think, you know, like, I feel like that's why communication is so important. You know, you constantly need the support and the challenge. Okay, so, you know, when you're communicating with your partner, if you're like, well, I want to go for this dream job, but I'm too afraid to go for it because I don't have the money lined up. So your person will either, you know, support you or challenge you to look for other ways of getting that kind of money, you know, for that dream job, you know. So like I feel like that's something you may not have done in the past. I feel like you could have been the kind of person that constantly gave to your partner, and you didn't really get anything back. And I feel like that's something that you need to really concentrate on. You have to, it's a give and take relationship, that's how it is. Like, you give and you take as well, and so the person needs to give to you as well. If they're not giving to you, it's not a relationship, it's just a situationship. It's not even a relationship, it's just a situationship, because that person's using you, so it's a both. Now, again, everybody has a different way of thinking what a relationship is, so make sure you know what it is. Like, I got into a relationship once, and the person expected me to pay for everything, and I did, because that's what I thought that, like, they didn't tell me they expected it or anything like that. It just happened. Like, they literally just expected it, so I was paying it. And then when I blew up, like I do, everything changed. It changed the relationship and the dynamic of things, because, like, I was honest with what I expected out of the relationship. We both communicated it to each other, and that's what dissolved the relationship, because I wouldn't be the sugar mama. So I'm just saying, like, that's what I feel like you need to realize. Balance, baby, balance. So from your Moonology, you have, nothing will come of this situation. You are good enough. Show the world the real you. What do you need to release, and prosperity lies ahead. So what's interesting is that I'm kind of getting, like, with a Taurus, what do you need to release when it comes to this Taurus? Like, what is it about this Taurus? I don't know. Like, there's something you got to release with this Taurus. And there's also, nothing will come of the situation. So, like, I don't know. I feel like somebody could be asking what's going to happen with, like, a certain person. It could be with an Aquarius or a Virgo, but it could be, I feel like it's more of a Taurus. But it's like you're asking what would happen in this situation. What would happen in this if we continue to do this? Like, if you're in a relationship or a situationship with this person. Nothing will come out of the situation. It'll just be the same thing over and over again. But if, it's coming to a Virgo or an Aquarius, you also have, you are good enough for this person. You need to show them the real you. I feel like that might be something that you've never actually done with this person. And you know what is interesting? I kind of get that this person already knows who you are. It could have been like they could have avoided you or stopped talking to you, like the friendship didn't stay strong because you weren't showing this person that you're you. And this person knew who you were, so they just walked away until you can be who you really are. I don't know. Your last bit of advice is deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I think you are both lying to each other. I just think you guys aren't admitting, because, like, I see somebody in a situationship, because I was saying that I do feel like somebody is in one. Like you, I feel like you are in a relationship or a situationship, and it's like you're acting like you're really into this person. You're even wearing a mask with this person too. Like, that's the crazy thing. And it's like, even though you wear this mask, like, there's somebody else who is like, hey, I know who you are. I know what you're doing. You're wearing a mask. You're being ridiculous. And you even have the hand out, like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're saying. But this person has angels, like, listening, talking to him. Literally, it looks like this angel's, like, hand is going inside of this person's head. It's like they are, all right, so, like, this person may call you out. Like, if you were to be like, if you were to do something stupid, be like, hey, how you doing? I was just thinking about you. This person may call you out and be like, yeah, I know, because we're connected and I can tell that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So you're gonna fix that? And you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And you're like, okay, whatever. So yeah, there's, like, I feel like there's that. Like, I feel like that person is connected with the angels. They literally being told to say something to this person. This person acted like nothing happens, so this person is like, hey, what's up? I don't know. And then you have, you deserve love, you are lovable. Again, you've had like 3, 4, 5 of these cards. I feel like you really need to see that you deserve love. You deserve true love, dude. Okay. Don't freaking settle. Okay, don't settle for something just because it's hard, like, because it would be harder, or I feel like you think it's harder, like, you think it's hard, and it's really fucking simple. It's easy as pie. You're too afraid to go for it. Yes, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You may be in separation from, or you may soon go into separation from the person that you are in a situationship from. And it's interesting because this person's laying in bed. They could be really tired. I do feel like it's somebody that you're sleeping with. But they could be tired, and I also see this fog around this person. It's like this person has you under some kind of an illusion or some kind of, I don't know, some kind of fog. But it's being, like there are angels that are in the top. There's like 3 angels that are making this happen. Get away from this person so that you can go and do things. So that you can go somewhere. I don't know. See, though, like, this person's in bed, and I never noticed the smoke until today. Like, the fogginess. Like, never noticed it before. Right? And then there's you. And there's these 3 angels up here that is orchestrating this person being sick, orchestrating you leaving, but you are being like, really, I don't really want to go, I don't really want to leave, you know, like, you kind of want to be by this person, but it's because this person is literally, like, it's literally coming from this person, an illusion that's all the way around you. I've never seen that or noticed that in this card before, and I've had this deck for like 2 or 3 years, so that is so crazy. I never noticed it till today. And it's kind of a little bit purpley, so there is maybe some kind of, oh my god, this person could be like screwing with one of your sidekick. If you have a sidekick link with somebody, it's like they're screwing with it or making it blurry or fucking rude. I feel bad for people who do things like that. That kind of karma is horrible. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. When you go on the separation, you may end up meeting somebody, like, I don't know, like, I see somebody, you could be going on a boat, but you could be going somewhere. It's like you're traveling with somebody, and it's, again, another angel that's orchestrating this to happen. Like, you have angels all up in this. And you know what's great? Okay, so this, you deserve love. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 angels that are behind it, right? Behind this person. This is you. This is the person. You deserve love. You are looking for it. You're trying to get it. You're like aiming, but you're not really paying attention to where. And then you have all these angels that are orchestrating, that are on your side trying to make things happen. And you've had one angel that orchestrates somebody to come towards you and be like, hey, and I don't know what happened there. I think you lied about something, or you just didn't do anything. Then you have the separation. So you're going to be in separation from this person that you are in the relationship with. This person right here that you're in a relationship with, you're going to be leaving here. Again, the person that you're in a relationship, going to be leaving them for a while. And when you go and you leave them, it's interesting because that like purple haze is in the background of this picture. When you're with this person, there's no haze. There's no, it's clear. It's clear. It's clarity. You just like, it's honesty. And I love that there's an angel right there. Okay. There's 3 angels holding this person back. That's putting spells on you because bitch is powerful. Not powerful enough to beat God though. So, but then yeah, so then there's an angel, very powerful angel. Actually, I heard an archangel. Actually, so that's really fucking cool. Protecting this relationship, making sure it's going somewhere, literally driving the boats, pushing you guys forward. But you guys are right next to each other. I feel like you guys are beginning to know each other or something. Anyways. Moving on to the songs, and then I'm going to go into my pile too, because your pile already took an hour, and that is crazy. We have Heart Attack by Demi Lovato. These are songs that will help you heal, by the way. So Am I by Ava Max. Must Have Been the Wind by Alec Benjamin. Jar of Hearts by Christina Perri. Only Exception by Paramore. Need You Now by Lady Antebellum. How Do I Say Goodbye by Dean Lewis. Monster by Skillet. Before I Forget by Slipknot. Good song. Leave by JoJo. Guys My Age by Hey Violet. Fuck It, I Love You by Anna Del Rey. But yeah, that's all I've got for you, my pile 1. I hope it was helpful. If it was, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know how it resonated with you in the comments below. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below and I will get to them as soon as I can. But yeah, I'm going to go now to my pile 2. So, peace. See. Oh, maybe meet again. That's what it was. Why do I always forget that? 4 days. Okay, my pile 2. If you chose a guitar pick, this is your pile. Alright, so I'm going to start with the zodiacs that came out that I feel like you are trying to connect, or that you want to make this love connection with. We have Gemini, Leo, 2 Aries, and a Sagittarius. I'm going to start with what's holding you back, then go into what you need to embody. Then I'll go into things you need to do to like work on yourself, to help you heal, so that you can make this connection. And then I got advice for this relationship, and then I got the songs that'll help you heal. I'm going to try to just read the cards and go from there, because I gave a lot of advice and I felt really bad for my pile 1. They didn't need all that advice, So, if I feel like it, I like, if I feel drawn to it, I will, but otherwise I'm just going to try to read the cards, and hopefully it'll make the reading a little bit shorter. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Today's soul action. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is not the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. So take a look at why do you you have to reprogram the way that you think. You have to reprogram it. Also get to the root of it. Why do you think this way about yourself? Why do you think you don't deserve something? And because of that, why aren't you living your fullest potential? Why aren't you happy? Why aren't you happy with your life? Now do something about it. Is it something you told yourself? Is it something you believe about yourself? And change it. Why do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Today's soul action. Allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts, then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. Am I on the right path? Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. Know this, you are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Today's soul action. Today search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. How can I surrender even more in this moment? It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. Today's soul action. Know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Today's soul mantra. I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. It is hard to surrender, but once you do, it truly does start coming together in a way that you didn't even see. How can I be more flexible right now? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then do some yoga. So let go of control. I mean, realistically, there isn't any control, but it takes a while for you to start to see that. But hopefully you will let go of it. Because once you let go of it, things will really start happening for you. You really start seeing it. You have higher calling. This is what you need to embody in order to have this love connection you want. You have higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Sea turtle, protection. You are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. I was going to say you have nothing to worry about, so that's for somebody. Prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. So I feel like as soon as you let go of the past, as soon as you let go of those things that are holding you back, literally prosperity comes to you. The things that you truly desire will be coming to you. Revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Do you feel like there is something you're supposed to be going towards? You're supposed to assert yourself in a certain situation. Also reveal your truth, or... because I do feel like I was going to say reveal your truth. So that is also for somebody as well. What you need to heal yourself. These are things that would be helpful to you in helping you heal. Oh my goodness. We have energy work. So some chakra healing would be really nice. I'm also seeing somebody meditating and it's like looking within as you meditate. So definitely got some energy work. Connect with fire. I see somebody spending time with friends, talking, but it's like kind of night out, but it's like as you're out there connecting with fire, it's like I feel like somebody envisioning the resentment and pain and things that are really holding you back, those things that you're having a hard time letting go of, watching them burn in the flames, like just imagining them. It could really help you out. You have use your hands, so you might really want to use your hands. I see somebody working with pottery, clay, like somebody just making things, like somebody could be really crafty. I feel like this using your hands, like making things, is a really great, not only a great way of expressing yourself, but it is also a great way of healing. Spending time with family. I see somebody hugging, it could be their daughter, so you could be hugging a child or spending time with your child, or even a mother of yours or a father of yours. But spending time with family will be very healing for you. Plan a vacation, somewhere that you truly want to go, somewhere you've always wanted to go, where you feel you need to be. Positive affirmations. Try telling yourself in the mirror, I love myself. I choose love. I am brave. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am grateful. I am healthy. I am happy. These will really help you heal, and doing it every day in the mirror. It doesn't matter how tacky you feel at first. As soon as you start doing it, it's kind of really look forward to it when you do it in the morning. So that's really helpful. I highly recommend doing that. Your advice is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I do feel like you envisioning being with this person really does help you out. I do feel like you need to disconnect from the world for a while, get away. And also something about your religious factors, so you guys could just have different religious backgrounds, or somebody could have something in the religion that kind of makes it hard for them to move forward in some kind of way. And romantic feelings. So if you have feelings for somebody, you might want to express that to this person. You have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So I do feel like there is some kind of giving space at the moment to maybe, I feel like it's really just letting go of control and having faith that things are going to work out. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So I hate when people are happiness isn't a choice. It is. It is literally a choice. Why do you have to wait to have something or to do something, accomplish some sort of goal in order to feel happiness? That doesn't make any sense. I do realize that is how we are programmed to do from a young age, be proud of yourself once you accomplish something, but I do think that it's crap, and we need to start realizing that so that we can all start to see our own worth and start to, you know, do what's right for us. All right. Your advice from Moonology is the answers you need are coming. Don't let pride get in your way. A fiery climax approaches. It's time to take action. Surrender to the divine. Look at the bigger picture because a new start is coming. And the songs that will help you heal. We have Sail from AWOL Nation. Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler. Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson. This Is Love by Maroon 5. Move Along by All American Rejects. Acting Like That by Youngblood. River by Bishop Briggs. Animal I Have Become by 3 Days Grace. Teeth by 5 Seconds of Summer. Animals by Maroon 5. Just Like Fire by Pink. Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish. Decode by Paramore. Before You Go, Louis Capaldi. Working Bitch, Ashniko. Hate the Way, G-Eazy and Black Bear. Bubbly by Colby Callat, I don't know. Caillat. I Miss the Misery by Hailstorm. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. My pile 2 is a lot shorter than the first pile. I wish it had been a lot shorter for the first pile. I feel bad now. But either ways, if this resonated with you, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below and I will get to it as soon as I can. If this pile did not resonate with you, please check another pile, see if that really goes for you. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. I'm going to move on to my pile 3 now, so maybe meet again. Bye! Okay, my pile 3. If you chose this angel, this is your pile. Alright, so to keep it quick and fast like I did with pile 2, unlike pile 1, I'm going to try not to really give so much advice. I gave that advice at the beginning. If you'd like to check into pile 1 for some of it, and I did it at the beginning. So I'm going to start with the zodiacs that you would like to make this connection with. And then we're going to go into what's holding you back from making this connection, what you need to embody to make it happen, some things that you need to work on to heal for yourself, like things that would help you heal. And then we have advice for the situation, and then we have a ridiculous amount of songs for your pile to help you heal. So, the zodiac signs that came out for you is Cancer, Taurus, and Virgo. So this could be the person that you really want to connect with. Could have got mixed up, could be yours. So I'm going to start with, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants, or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and watering, and your eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and to find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. Today's soul action, make somebody laugh today. What am I grateful for right now? Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. Today's soul action. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful today. Notice the abundance growing within you. To whom am I comparing myself right now? What you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Today's soul action. Today, stop comparing and start creating. So, I do feel like you might have a problem with comparing yourself to somebody. Maybe it's a particular person, or maybe it's everybody around you. The reason why, you see that and you want that, you feel this envy for it, is because you can have it your own. You should be thankful for it, because now you can, you want this and you want to go towards it. Now make it happen. And don't compare yourself to other people. I mean, fuck, nobody can be you and you can't be them. So why even try? Just be, each of your own. What else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Today's soul action. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment, or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today's soul action. Today go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. Sorry, I keep hitting my light. So do what makes you happy. Do what you truly desire. What if it isn't true? The thing you are telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? Today's soul action. It's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you, what if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Journal your answer. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? So these are things that you need to embody in order to make this connection that you want. We have supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. We all have that power. So, look within and you will make it so. These are things that will help you heal. There's sex. Sex will be very healing for you. It's always healing to have that kind of connection with somebody. Spend time with animals. So you may be spending a lot of time with animals. I feel like somebody could be going to an animal shelter and helping out a little bit more. But somebody could also just be spending time with their own animals. Deep breathing. I feel like concentrating on your breathing, especially if you have anxiety breaths, or if you have if you have anxiety or some kind of stuttering, that also helps out as well. Just taking deep breaths and concentrating on your breathing. Create art. So somebody could paint or draw. I do see somebody just creating some art that really does help heal, including when you can't put words to how you feel. Movement. So I do feel like somebody needs to move a little bit more, do a lot more. I feel like somebody's getting out of the house more, or needs to get out of the house more, like do more. Like I feel like your body needs the movement. Watch a movie. I feel like sitting down, numbing your mind for a little bit, watching something else, that really helps you heal as well. And then you also have reading, but I feel like somebody's doing research or reading something that's really that they find very interesting. Your advice from Moonology is the energy is gaining momentum. Don't let your past hold you back. A personal issue reaches resolution. Your dreams need a practical plan. Have faith in your dreams. A time to give rather than take. Step out of your comfort zone and hold your vision. So, for a personal issue reaches resolution, I do feel like, and also don't let your past hold you back. I do feel like there is something that's from your past, something that you have like deeply rooted that you need to reprogram in your mind, that like helps you let go of the past and helps you let go of things that are only like holding you back from what it is that you truly desire. I feel like it's something that you have a hard time doing, is like taking a step back and seeing what it is that you truly desire. I feel like at the moment you're like happy with how things are, but you know you could be happier. And it's like you need to find what it is that makes you happier and go for it. I also feel like you're in a numb state right now. I feel like you're not really feeling, it's like you're okay and good with what's going on around you, but there's nothing that gives you that power, that passion, that go feisty, needy, that oomph you need, and it's like, what is it that you need? What's that oomph that you want? And go for it, take it and do it so that you can have that oomph, and have faith in your dreams, but also come up with a practical plan. So whatever it is that you're desiring, like make sure you have a plan in mind as well. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So if you're interested in somebody, tell them that you're interested. But also pay attention to the red flags, because there are signs that are cautioning you from either something or a situation. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. I also think to pay attention to the red flags could be actually pertaining to somebody that you may be thinking about having sex with, or that you flirt with. You also have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I do feel like by like being in your own like world, it's like that brings a lot of interest from people, is because you're like in your own world. Your advice from Love Oracle: look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. Again, I do feel like you have to look within, because there is something that is kind of like bothering you. There's something you might need to really think about. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So I do feel like a secret admirer may come forward to you. Deep in your heart, you know the answer. Do what feels right. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. Now, it keeps saying let go of your past. There are things, it's not easy to let go of your past. But here's the thing. It's part of your past, okay? Your past, yeah, sure, it helped like mold you into the person that you are. But your past is not who you are, okay? It's just a part of your story. It does not mean that is who you are in the slightest bit. Again, it's brought you to this point, sure. It has helped you mold you and so, into this person. But it ain't who you are. Your past is not who you are. It's just not how that works out, So I do feel like you just need to let go of that, Like, you did go through all that shit, You have had some shit happen, But, like, that shit happened. It's done. It's over with. It's not going to happen again. If you keep dwelling on it, it may happen again, but, like, don't dwell on it. Just go forward, Keep going. Let go of it. Once you let go of it, I feel like so many things will really start coming to light for you. Not only that, but, like, things will start happening left and right because you let go of this thing. So there is something in that as well. And plus, when you hold, like, okay, not only letting go of your past, not only letting go of, like, the limiting beliefs that we set up for ourselves, like, through childhood and throughout life, letting go of those beliefs and believing your worth and what you truly desire, like, and actually going for it, like, it will not only literally change you and change your life and your aspect of things, but it will change the way that we all have a vibration we send out, and I feel like there is, like, a vibration. Your vibration will literally transform. Okay, but I keep being told go into the songs. I think you're really want to know what the songs are. So we have, these are supposed to help you heal, by the way. My Ex's Best Friend by MGK and Black Bear. Who's Laughing Now by Ava Max. Hit Me With Your Best Shot by Pat Benatar. Fuck You by Kaylee Morgue. Wide Awake by Katy Perry. Boy in the Bubble by Alec Benjamin. Gone, Gone, Gone by Philip Phillips. I Just Want to Run by Downtown Fiction. If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. Stronger by Kelly Clarkson. Fine Again by Seether. Summer Love by Justin Timberlake. Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne. Take Me Down, The Pretty Reckless. It Wasn't Easy to Be Happy for You by the Lumineers. I Knew You Were Trouble by Taylor Swift. All Around Me by Flyleaf. Rules by Kiloyumati. I'm so saying that wrong, but that's what it is. I don't know if you can see it. Wake Me Up by Avicii. Toxic by Britney Spears. Can You Feel My Heart by Bring Me the Horizon. All About the Bass by Meghan Trainor. Stuck on You, Stacey Orico. I Apologize by Five Finger Death Punch. Alright, that is all I have for you, my pile 3. I hope it was helpful. If this was helpful, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below how it resonated with you. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you have any requests for videos, please let me know in the comments below. And I will try to get to them as soon as I can. But that is all I have for you. I'm going to move on to my pile 4 now. So may you have a great night, and may we meet again. Bye! Okay, my pile 4. If you chose this Russel Terrior / the dog, I'll probably just write dog, but I don't know, I'll write both. Then this is your pile. I'm going to start with the zodiac signs, I'm going to try to make it quick because pile 1 took an hour, so I'm trying to make these quick, sorry. I'm going to go into the zodiac, then I'm going to go into what's holding you back, what you need to embody in order to make this love connection happen, what will help you heal, personally heal, and then I got some advice from Angel Romance, then we'll go into Love Oracle, and then the songs that'll help you heal. Zodiac signs that came out were Pisces, Leo, and Gemini. Alright, we'll start with what you need or what is holding you back. Am I willing? You are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Today's soul action, be brave. Follow your heart's compass and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra, it's possible. How does my body want to move today? When we move, we change our state and raise our vibration. This new elevated state becomes a channel for more energy. Are you moving your body daily? Are you passionate about it? It is time to try something. Is it time to try something new? Somebody needs a new exercise regimen. Today's soul action. How does your body want to move today? Listen and joyfully do. Am I afraid to be seen? The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. Unique light. You were made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. Today's soul action. What parts of me do I hide so I can be socially accepted and fit in? Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to feel so I can be safe to be seen? Journal your answers. Name all the things you love. Are you one of them? Today's mantra. I give myself all the love and attention I need. Do I know all of my strengths and am I using them? We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today's soul action. Ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? Do you feel like there are some gifts that you need to really concentrate on as well that will help you heal? I also like being true to yourself, like showing your true authentic self and loving yourself, for being yourself, not being afraid to be seen. Also moving your body, maybe an exercise regimen, and are you willing to do these changes, to make these changes that you know and feel that you need to do? We have for what you need to embody, happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition are a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and your life will give you all you need. Intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Ways to help you heal. These are like things to like distract yourself by working on yourself. That's what these would be. Make a meal. So I feel like cooking, working with your hands and cooking meals for people would really help you. And I do love that it has sweet treats. So there could also be baking for other people, baking for yourself. That will help you heal. I also feel like eating sweets helps out as well. Connect with your ancestors. So I feel like, I don't know, I saw somebody looking at pictures just for a second, but like, I feel like you connecting with your ancestors, maybe looking into history or looking into your roots, that will really help you heal. I also feel like you'll start to realize how powerful and how beautiful and unique you are, and you might start to learn some gifts that you didn't know that you had. soak in a bath. I do feel like maybe lighting some candles, listening, or having some incense burning, having crystals around, like soaking in a bath is very healing, and I do feel like it not only is healing for your body, but it's also healing for your mind. A burning bowl ritual, to let go of things. You could write down a list of things that you really want to let go of and then burn it. Put it in a fire and watch it burn. And as you watch it burn, let it go. Let all those things go. You're letting it go as you're burning that list. Write a gratitude list. Don't burn that one. But yes, writing a gratitude list. Things that you're very grateful for in the moment, or in your life in general. And I feel like as you write this this gratitude list, it's like you become a lot happier. You start to see the things that you have, and you are like fucking floored by how amazing your life is, or how it's been turning out. You have chanting. So chanting, okay, this card is an interesting one. I feel like it's just referring to speaking your truth. Speaking your authentic truth, being who you really are, speaking your story, talking about the things that you have gone through in your life, the challenges that you've conquered in your life. And I'm also seeing somebody, like, I don't know, I see somebody putting flowers in their hair. It could have been something that they were always afraid to do, but like, don't be afraid to do it because you're a flower girl or something like that. I don't know, that's for somebody very specific. Your advice from Moonology is: conclusions are within reach, adjustments are required. Balance spirituality and practicality. Sorry, I'm getting tired, so I can tell my voice is going out. Confidence is your key to success, and communication is key. Communication is key in every relationship. Your angel romance advice is unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It could be in a relationship that you're currently in. There's just not enough attraction to keep it going. I do see some disappointment on some people's face, but I also see you not being into it. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I do feel like you are being guided to take certain steps. It might be something that you might be a little afraid to go towards, but it's like as you make this effort, you will find the love you're looking for and the chemistry. There'll be chemistry with somebody that's, there's going to be a lot of chemistry with a new love, a very magnetic attraction, because you've got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And then healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I do feel like there is something you need to forgive your parents for. You know, the interesting thing is like there's not a manual of how to take care of children. You know, like there wasn't one for your parents either. So they did the best that they could. You know, most people want to do better than what their parents had done. So I do feel like that is something that they tried to do. It may not have been what you wanted, but you know, you got to realize they don't know what you had wanted. They only knew what they were trying to do. They knew they were doing what they thought was best. And I feel like that's something you really need to accept. You may not agree with it, but it's what they felt was best. And they weren't taught or told. There isn't a way to be told or taught of how to parent. You just do, and it happens, you know? So like, I do feel like, you know, give slack to your parents, you know, like, sure, they may have screwed up, but guess what? I mean, they had to screw up. That we all screw up. We all fuck up. We all have to fuck up. That's how we end up succeeding, is by screwing up. So remember that about your parents, and if you remember that about your parents, I feel like it'll really help you heal, and it'll help heal relationships. It'll also bring this relationship you're looking for towards you as well. Your advice from Love Oracle is only time will tell. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. So what is it that you truly desire? What is it you really want to be? Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. Yes, it is. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. You know, and it's pretty interesting. Like, don't try to change somebody. That's the reason why you're attracted to them in the first place, is because of who they are. So why would you try to change that? You know, like, people don't think about that, but, like, I did think about that recently, and it was just like, why would you do that? Like, it doesn't make sense. That's who you fell in love with. Why would you change who you fell in love with? Maybe you shouldn't be together anymore. Whatever. Anyway, We're going to move on to the songs. These are the songs that will be very healing for you. So go ahead and try to give it a listen. We have I Will Wait by Mumford Sons. Dirty by Christina Aguilera. Perfect by Pink. Hi, It's Me by Ashniko. My Happy Ending by Avril Lavigne. In These Walls by MGK. Volcanoes by Fall Out Boy. I Mean It by G-Eazy. Duality by Slipknot. Tear in My Heart by 21 Pilots. Bones by The Killers. Trying Not to Love You by Nickelback. Make Me Wanna Die by The Pretty Reckless. My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. Glycerin by Bush. And Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. Yeah, that's all I've got for you. I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, let me know by hitting that button, that like button, or letting me know in the comments below how it resonated with you. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you have any requests for videos, please let me know in the comments below, and I will get to them as soon as I can. Otherwise, that's all I've got for you, and maybe we meet again.